What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Let's get into it.
And I'm off.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So
Hold on, what is this evil?
I should take you to Ban Tegan.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar. Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed
Their
art
God,
thou who seeks his
Yes.
return.
Gone on a long
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy place.
I'm scared,
We should
Mother.
have loaded
One of
up
the
the
bad
wagon
men
Good
and
day.
taken our chances on the road.
You're a Grey Warden, right? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I am. You've heard of me? I'm sorry to burden you with my mourn.
I'm so scared, Father.
Will judge
What
us
are we going to... Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away.
How terrible. You...
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared. You will.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
You know, we don't have them. There's no sign of them coming back from the castle.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. So you say, we aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants...
Well, we do want to help, however...
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we... I hope. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in... We need what little armor and weapons we got. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. I'd appreciate... Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you, and what are you doing at my door? All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdoch won't listen to me. If you mean you want me to smith something for you, then no. But feel free to take whatever's left. Don't suppose it matters much anymore. You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe. She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now. Like what? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here. If you need anything done.
Alright. Got that done.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still man. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those back. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Okay, there's that.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me? How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will. No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and in the chest, in Mother's room. Father gave me, but I can't give it to you. It was Father's. Caitlin would be so mad if I did. You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright. Even if Mother... Oh, alright. I should...
I'm a piece of shit because I'm not going to give that kid money, to be 100% honest. But I do like some good gear, so... Yeah. Better than what I got. Boom. I think that's better than what he got. Oh, yeah. Don't bring anything else. Alright. How much longer till you level up?
Oh?
Alright, you're close. I get a healing spell out of you. And that'll work for a little while. Okay.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal. You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this... You better be out there too when the sun goes down.
I don't like being out here, Owen.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. At last.
Yes.
On my way.
Alright.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient? As you wish. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have... Ah, well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights... Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the charm. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish.
No word from the captain.
Windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. It didn't turn out well.
Say no more. The Jarl lives. I will not do it.
That was way easier than holding down the...
You are a stranger amongst us. Yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most great. Not many in these modern... Allow me to...
How awful this must...
Although they are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. I have done all I... What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect...
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a... I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could... Very well. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he... Now please.
Q.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't... Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
If that's the case, we should probably offer the girl...
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan? I couldn't ask you for money.
Join the Grey Wardens, Steve.
Then, thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone... Well, I'm just glad the Maker sent you.
And I'm off.
I knew they weren't gonna like that shit. Oh my god, I gotta roll with stuff back up there.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are made... I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to them, as you wish.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how... Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else. The men's spirits are high for now. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. Since you convinced Owen to start repair... Overall, I'd say them... Is there anything else? Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else. Then good luck to you.